So first came to the mill years ago. I think it was just after the refurb. I was coming to gigs for a long time before I got involved myself. Started putting on a few gigs here and getting involved that way. Eventually ended up getting a studio here, and I've kind of moved through a number of different studios. Started off in one of the smaller studios with three of us crammed in there, and I got a bit tight and moved to one of the medium-sized ones. Got I think there was four of us in there, and then eventually I just got way too much stuff and moved out to one of the massive ones on my own. So yeah, alongside that I was kind of working with the mill as well, working on the bar and in the club space, and then eventually went to set up my own business, which is what I'm doing here now, Manchester Custom Framing. Alongside all that kind of stuff, I also run the Sacred Tapes label out of this space. I've been doing that for a couple of years. Doing that at the mill's kind of really affected the path it's taken. A lot of collaborations that have risen just from being here and working with different people have kind of found their way onto the tapes, which might not necessarily have happened otherwise. I've been working a lot with John Paul Jones, who's also got a space here, as a band, Swagger Jack, and that's led on to being involved in the Summer Beta residencies, which have been happening here for a while. Yeah, one of the early projects I did with Sacred Tapes made this concrete box piece of packaging for it, which was kind of what led to it kind of getting a lot of attention and kind of really taking off. Yeah, it'd be great to see a lot more visiting artists come into the mill in the future. Hopefully get some more use out of the gallery spaces. It's great to see the Fat Out residency in the borough happening as a kind of change of the way the club space is being run. And so far, it's been working really well, and it'd be great to see how that kind of progresses. Kind of gone back to the older days of more kind of structured programming, which has been good. Great to see a kind of lot of consistent events happening.